Good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. It is Wednesday, and I tell you what, it's getting a little wet outside. Rain's starting to come down, so just be careful on the roads wherever you're headed this morning, okay? Well, it is Wednesday, so we got Sergeant Greenwich on this morning, and there's a terrific program that the Oropoon Police Youth Club took part in. It's called the LEAF Initiative, and we're going to talk a little bit about that and find out what that is about. I think that's a terrific opportunity for young people to get involved with something positive. And then we have, of course, all of the drama to discuss with Greenwich when he gets on. All right? Yesterday, I was telling the fellas, I said, just piggybacking off of what I said yesterday with the FIFA thing, with the U.S. president simply asking FIFA, as it relates to the red card with his player, if it could be reviewed. And it was FIFA's job at that point in time to tell him, well, in accordance with the rules, it can't. But they didn't do that. They went ahead and did a review. And all the pundits and they started to talk about compromising the integrity of the game, right? And I said yesterday, you all have introduced a system called VAR for reviews. And VAR still gets it wrong. And that within itself compromises the integrity of the game. Yesterday, Argentina, Egypt. Well, the Egyptian players have come out. They came out after the game in interviews and they said this was not fair. They feel that they have been done, they've been robbed. The Egyptian coach has been very vocal as it relates to that. The players going so far to say that the World Cup is designed for Argentina to win. And it's all about Argentina and Messi. This is coming from the players who on the field of battle playing a game and saying to themselves, but what is going on in this game? So basically they're saying it's rigged. They came out and they said it. Yesterday, you had a goal that was disallowed for Egypt. I couldn't believe they disallowed our goal, the second goal that they scored. When I come to find out, because I fly out of the room and I'm running the next room, my uncle, I tell him, I say, boy, goal, ting. I tell all you, Argentina go catch it till they beat Egypt. Next year, the goal disallowed for a play that take place quite down on the next end of the field, where they went and reviewed a foul. And the Egyptian player apparently stepped he stepped on the man big toe. Right? Wherever. They disallowed the goal. Coming on later in the game, there were two incidents with Egypt that was never reviewed. And that's the whole issue. It's that it was never reviewed. Because if you're going to disallow a goal that score, right? But sorry, it's a goal because it scored. So if you're going to disallow a goal, and you're going to disallow it based on a foul that take place about 15 seconds earlier, and 15 seconds is a long time in football, right? 15 or 20 seconds earlier, and you're going back down to the next end of the field to establish that, well, that was a foul, so the rest of the play don't count, so we disallow the goal. Then you're at least supposed to review the incident with Egypt that took place on the other end of the field where Argentina broke away and went and scored. It's the same thing and the same principle supposed to be applied. They never reviewed it. And you know why they never reviewed it? Because unlike the Argentina situation, that happened outside the box. The Egypt incidents happened inside the box. So had they reviewed it and established that that was a foul, it would have been a penalty at that stage of the game. And more than likely, with that time left on the clock, Egypt going up 3-2, Argentina would have been out. Because they would have just had a few minutes to get back to get an equalizer. So it's the same thing I was saying yesterday. When incidents like that happen, it compromises the integrity of the game. You understand? But none of the pundits didn't talk about that yesterday, you know. All the pundits and them sit down, so, well, you know, think Egypt played a good game, and but Messi, boy, and Messi. And they start on Messi. And Messi really went up, he really turned it up some levels, eh? He went to a different zone, right? But if there is a perception that FIFA is favoring Messi, it is only going to tarnish his legacy. And that's the issue there, this tarnishing the man's legacy, right? And if you had to go out, you had to go out. If you outplayed, you outplayed. Talk done. You understand? So that compromises the integrity of the game more than anything else. But you ain't hearing no chitter-chatter about that and how appalling it is and things like that. You ain't hearing nothing like that going on amongst the pundits, eh? It's the fans of football that pointed it out all over social media and asking the questions. Now, whether it was a foul on Salah or not is beside the point. The point is they reviewed one and they did not review the other. And I think they didn't review the other because it was in the box and would have led to a penalty. Right? Because if the referee now was advised to go look at the screen, usually that means he go and change his mind. Right? And if he went to review it at the screen and it was a penalty in most people's opinion, let's just say, and he said no, that would have been even more controversy. And this is where I keep saying, you introduce a technology to the game of football to correct the human error and only make it worse. Because the technology is just exposing a lot of little things in football, all the little politics that is being at play on and off the field. And that's not my words. That's the words of the Egyptian coach. Right? So, 6 or 1/2 a dozen or the other. Anyway, we got some headlines here to go through very quickly. I see here that the Prime Minister, Kamla Prasad Bisesa, gets the CCJ wish as CARICOM agrees to refer Barnett appointment to the Port of Spain-based court for adjudication. We have a clip on that where they spoke about it yesterday and announced it. Run me the CCJ clip, please.
Objection to the process used in the reappointment of the Secretary General of the Caribbean Community, CARICOM. CARICOM acknowledged that the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago desires to have the issue of the reappointment of the Secretary General referred to the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ, to render an advisory opinion thereon. To facilitate this request, the community agrees to commence proceedings to secure such advisory opinion in accordance with Article 212 of the revised Treaty of Chaguaramas. The community acknowledged that this is the very purpose for which the CCJ was created, to be a treaty interpretation body. The community further agreed that the status quo with respect to the reappointment of the Secretary General shall remain unless and until the community considers the said advisory opinion from the CCJ. The community agreed that this way forward allows for this matter to be resolved in an amicable manner without prejudice to the ability of the community to conduct its affairs. In this context, the community reaffirmed that the ongoing review of the governance architecture is part of the broader mandate agreed at the previous conference in St. Kitts and Nevis to strengthen the governance of the community and enhance its effectiveness. The heads further underscored that this process does not impinge the integrity of any member, state, or individual, but rather it reflects the community's collective commitment to continuous institutional improvement with the highest standards of good governance. The heads have reaffirmed their commitment to the ideals and objectives of the community and will continue to move forward in unity to advance the interests of the region during these difficult times, recognizing the myriad of challenges the community faces currently. This is the end of the statement. Many
All right. So, of course, you know that appointment was rather controversial, and the Prime Minister had objected to that appointment because she was saying it's not in line with the Treaty of Chaguaramas. And she made a simple request, let the CCJ decide. And that was the announcement there. So the matter will go to the CCJ, and they're going to review it, and they will give an opinion on it, on whether it was done properly or not. And either way that judgment goes, they will proceed from there. Okay? So that's one. Two, UWI professor welcomes CARICOM decision, but says clarification is needed. There is also help for a child, a young man by the name of Aaron, who will be assisted through the Children's Life Fund. So some help coming there for this young man, this young boy, let me see, 11-year-old Aaron Edwards, whose desperate fight against a rare liver disease captured national attention last week, is now a step closer to receiving life-saving treatment after both Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar and Health Minister Dr. Lakram Bodo intervened to secure assistance through the Children's Life Fund. All right? So that's another headline in the paper today. Let me get to this one. I am trying to figure out, but I ain't trying to figure out. Yesterday, put up the Homeland Security headline. Yesterday, we ran a report from CNC3 speaking to a shortage of passports and things like that, right? Saying that, we have a shortage of passports and it's running out and this, that, and the other. Homeland Security Ministry is assuring that 48,000 passports are on the way and that they are transitioning to the e-passport, right? Which is basically what was said to CNC3 Guardian Media in the report that we ran yesterday. However, that report gave a totally different slant to the release by the ministry yesterday. Because the ministry did issue a release yesterday that said something totally different to what that report was leading towards, right? So we're going to take you to a TTT report on the passport issue. As well, it was reported by TTT, that is state media, and they are giving a different account, all right? So run me that report now. Courtesy TTT, passports, yeah.
The Ministry of Homeland Security is assuring citizens that passport services will continue uninterrupted. In a media release issued on Tuesday, it dismissed media reports suggesting that TNT is running out of machine-readable passports as the country prepares to introduce a new e-passport system. The ministry said recent media reports contained, quote, inaccurate and incomplete claims that failed to present the full picture of the ministry's ongoing passport modernization program, end quote. The statement said citizens can continue to apply for and receive passports as normal. It noted that the total number of machine-readable passport booklets to be delivered in 2026 is 100,000, with the Immigration Division currently issuing fewer than 6,000 passports each month. The ministry says this leaves sufficient inventory to meet public demand. The ministry said it also continues to advance procurement for the country's new biometric e-passport system, with an expression of interest process completed and submissions being evaluated. The new passports will feature enhanced security measures, including an embedded electronic chip containing internationally recognized biometric security technology. Gregory McBurney, TTT News.
All right. So what they're saying there now, you see the difference, all you understand the difference in the two stories? They're saying to have a shortage, there's no shortage of passports. They also spoke to the inaccuracies, and the release is saying basically that incomplete statements were given. Okay? So whatever they asked the Homeland Security Minister, in his response, they gave limited responses, right? They didn't give the full response. This report, however, puts a different twist on it, because they're saying, look, we don't have a shortage of passports. We're issuing roughly a little less than 6,000 passports a month. We expect that it's going to be like 100 and something thousand for the year. We have 48,000 more on the way, right? Those would have to be coming from the I guess, the same firm that has been printing the passports all the time, right? But we transition into the e-passport system, so there's a whole transitional stage that is taking place, and that is what it is. Now, the e-passport is basically a passport with an RFID chip, all right? So that, I think you use it, and the chip, it reads all your information, scans your face, everything. It identifies, based on the chip. So a lot of countries, in reading up a little bit on it, a lot of countries across the world, a lot of first world countries, like your Canada, your New Zealand, your Australia, your Americas, they have all moved towards that e-passport, and Trinidad and Tobago is headed in that direction now. Okay? And I think that's a good thing, because we're moving along with the rest of the world. Remember, we removed that written arrival form and departure form, so we don't have to write that again, everything online. And this is just aligned or in accordance with the progress being made as it relates to the airport and those documents and so on and so forth. So, I don't know, the report yesterday just gave a totally different perception. Anyway. What else we have here? What else we got, man, before we get to Greenwich? Because we have a few things with Greenwich, eh? TTPS denies report of a raid and arrest of police at Belmont Station. Let me see what that is, boy. Reports of a raid at the Belmont Police Station on Monday, where several firearms and a quantity of narcotics were reportedly discovered, have been denied as fake news by senior officials within the TTPS. According to Assistant Commissioner of Police Richard Smith, there was no such exercise. All right? He categorically refuted claims that officers from the Professional Standards Bureau visited the station and arrested any officers. In addition, he said there was no truth to allegations that a corporal attached to the station had fled the country after being told a PDO had been issued for him. He said no officers' homes had been searched, nor was any police officer currently detained. So they're dismissing this claim as fake news. And he said the information circulating that 7 pistols, 2 Uzis, a shotgun, and a quantity of narcotics had been found and were being linked to inappropriate conduct by officers were in fact inaccurate and erroneous. All right? So they deny that claim. Well, we'll have Greenwich on a little bit, but I think he wouldn't have anything to add as it relates to that. All right. Silver Stars. Let me get to Silver Stars here. There were 2 releases yesterday on the Silver Stars incident. All right? With the incident that took place with the police, right? So let me read out the 2 incidents first, the 2 reports first. One came from the TTPS, one came from Silver Stars after the TTPS issued their statement. Right? Because we are trying to understand now. Because it looked like certain police, like, I don't know, boy, like they intend on making either the police service look bad or in some way the government look bad. I'll tell you why I'm saying that. This is TTPS release here. TTPS charges 4 persons following incident at Queen's Park Savannah event. The Trinidad and Tobago Police Service advises that 4 persons have been charged following an incident that occurred during a band launch event at the Queen's Park Savannah in the early hours of Sunday, the 5th of July, 2026. Police officers were on duty providing security at the event and monitoring compliance with the conditions of the event's entertainment license, which required the cessation of amplified dancehall music at 2 a.m. Officers engaged the event's DJ prior to the stipulated time and reminded him of the license conditions. At approximately 2 a.m., the DJ acknowledged the directive and ceased playing recorded music. Shortly thereafter, officers observed live musical performances continuing and engaged representatives of the performing groups in an effort to secure compliance with the licensing requirements. During these interactions, several individuals allegedly became confrontational and verbally abusive towards police officers. The situation subsequently escalated, resulting in 1 police officer being physically assaulted while attempting to effect a lawful arrest. The officer sustained injuries and was taken to the Port of Spain General Hospital, where he was medically examined and treated before being discharged. The accused was also medically examined. As a result of the incident, 4 persons were arrested and subsequently charged on Monday, the 6th of July, 2026, with the following offenses: obscene language, disorderly behavior, resisting arrest, and 1 accused was additionally charged with assaulting a police officer. The accused were granted station bail and are expected to appear before the court on a date to be determined. The TTPS reminds members of the public that police officers have a legal duty to enforce the conditions attached to public events and entertainment license, including prescribed closing times established in the interest of public order and safety. While the TTPS remains committed to facilitating safe and enjoyable public events, the service will not tolerate assaults on police officers or any conduct that obstructs officers in the lawful execution of their duties. The TTPS thanks the many patrons and event organizers who continue to cooperate with officers and comply with licensing conditions, and members of the public are encouraged to respect lawful instructions given by police officers so that events can conclude safely and peacefully for everyone. That is from the corporate communications of the TTPS. Now, that is their version. But of course, you always have 3 sides to a story, right? Yours, mine, and the truth. So Silver Stars also issued a statement. And this is what Silver Stars said. This statement on behalf of the management of Silver Stars Steel Orchestra seeks to bring clarity over the incident that took place at the Tribe Launch 2026 event over the weekend. We are not criminals. We are professional musicians and ambassadors of the National Instrument of Trinidad and Tobago. We are a band that prides itself on discipline, and our reputation precedes us. Since Sunday morning, our first concern as a band has been the safety and well-being of our players. Silver Stars was initially carded to perform earlier, but due to several setbacks, we were eventually asked to perform at the end of the event. We were not told or made aware of any permit restrictions. As directed, when the music ended, we had just begun playing when police entered the band to confront members of our rhythm section and tell them to stop. A uniformed officer then held our drummer's hands, forcing him to stop playing, at which point the band stopped almost entirely. Members of our rhythm section, now surrounded by officers, attempted to explain that we had been instructed to perform at this time. A male individual in plain clothes, who was not in uniform and did not identify himself, but subsequently believed to be a police officer, then shouted and intentionally threw one of our instruments to the floor. A member of the band then bent down to pick up the instrument and was then attacked by this unidentified man. The members of the TTPS joined in and began assaulting him. In the process, other pans nearby were knocked over, trapping players underneath the pans and stands. These players were pinned and unable to escape, resulting in several injuries and significant damage to our instruments. All of this escalated in under 1 minute of us beginning to play. Management of the band, along with tribe officials, were positioned at the front and back of the band, and no one attempted to speak with us before taking action. When players expressed disapproval at the treatment of the instruments, they were met with force, with some members being detained. We would like to make it clear that the players of Silver Stars did not at any point aggress or put hands on anyone, nor were we defiant when asked to stop playing. We had no issue with the permit or with stopping the performance. In our view, the situation appears to stem from a misunderstanding concerning the permit, one that could have been resolved through proper dialogue with the event promoters or the band's management to have the music stopped. This issue should not have been taken up with the members of the band. We remain committed to working with members of law enforcement, as we always have, but we cannot accept the unwarranted abuse our players endured on Saturday. Our players are family. The members of Silver Stars are all young, law-abiding citizens who have been contributing to the steel band art form for the most of their lives. Our hope moving forward is that we as a nation can have greater respect for the steel pan, our national instrument, and for steel pan performers. We at Silver Stars Steel Orchestra love what we do, and we take pride in how we carry ourselves. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to Mrs. Beverly Ramsey Moore for her unwavering support during this difficult time, and to her and Pan Trinbago for their dedication to standing with us. We would also like to thank members of the steel band community for their outpouring of love and support, proving that it is truly pan before band. We also thank Tribe for their support, and as always, we extend deep appreciation to all the Silver Stars supporters, players, members of the steel pan community, and members of the public who have shown us support. It means the world to us. That is the release coming out from Silver Stars. All right, so you got the TTPS release, and you got the Silver Stars release. Both releases basically say almost the same thing, with the exception that Silver Stars has detailed the events and given a reason or a timeline as to how things occurred. I had in mind it was the plainclothes police not identifying himself and probably getting aggressive when they're correct. A simple dialogue. How hard could that be? You see an official standing up there, just tell the officials, listen, the band had a lockout fair because the permit time is up, right? So everything had to come to a close. And I'm sure you would not have any problem with that. I'm sure. Because Silver Stars is not, they don't have that is not that type of man to be rebellious and fight and all kind of nonsense. Silver Stars and them don't be in that kind of thing. Most bands today not in that nonsense. Like long time thing. You know what I mean? But simple communication could have avoided all of that. Anyway, we take the break. When we come back from the break, Greenwich will be with us. We will chat with him for a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Breaking On continues after this. What? Chef? Look, all you go to the break for me, please. with Chef Annie nonsense. Look, go to the break. Go to the break.
Martínez, Molina, Romero, Senesi, Tagliafico, McAllister, Paredes,
World Cup Finals, view live Sunday 19 July at the AO World Cup Arena, located at All Out, 94 Tragreed Road, Queen's Park Oval, Port of Spain.
True growth shouldn't make you wait. This month, Real Talk Financing is changing the timeline. Get up to 7% interest on a fixed deposit paid to you upfront. Real Talk Financing and Investment. Real results sooner. Call our Central or South branches today.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Are love problems, marriage issues, financial struggles, or business setbacks affecting your life? Pandit Tiwari is a trusted spiritual specialist helping people finding guidance, solutions, and peace. Whether you are facing relationship problems, family disputes, marriage difficulties, financial obstacles, or business challenges, Pandit Tiwari provides personalized spiritual assistance to help you move forward with confidence. Don't let problems control your future. Your solution could be just one call away. Call Pandit Tiwari today. Pandit Tiwari, your path to happiness, success, and peace.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78 Bamboo Settlement number 2 Valsain between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Cars, sports, careers, food. We men always talk about these things, but not about our health. Did you know that testosterone is responsible for muscle mass, strength, deep voice, healthy hair growth, and the sex drive? With low testosterone, we may not achieve our potential. The good news is that Jameson Power for Men is an excellent testosterone support. Take Jameson Power for Men and perform to your max. Jameson, here for your health.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. We select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
Brand Big, between you and Chef, I don't know which one worse, you know, boy. You understand what I'm saying? Between the chef and the legal advisor, I don't know which one worse. Right? Ole go ahead now. Go ahead with no shame. No shame whatsoever. None. Shameless. Anyhow, let me get to behind the badge. All right, we got behind the badge with Acting Sergeant Greenwich here. We're going to bring him in. My God, if he's Sergeant today and fan, better we just end the show now, you know, and let me go home. Greenwich, what going on?
Good morning, Sean Vigo.
Yeah, man. Who you backing in the World Cup again?
Well, I was backing Brazil and Germany, as I said before. But being the bandwagonist that I am, I'm now back in France.
Oh, you're back in France now? Back in Germany and Brazil. And now you're back in France. Is that chariot? Is that chariot you have in the race?
Since that's small, like tradition. But based on football tactics, I have no choice but to back France.
All right. Well, we will see what goes. We will see what if they get past Morocco tomorrow. All right? I feel that will be a harder game than people feel. It will. Greenwich, let's just start here with the, very quickly, I want to go through a few things before we run out of time. The Silver Stars incident at the Savannah, I just read the 2 releases, the one from the TTPS and the one from Silver Stars. And it appears that there was a plainclothes police officer among uniformed police officers, because in Silver Stars release, they did say that they were approached by uniformed officers.
Right.
And there was a plainclothes person, somebody in plainclothes, who did not identify themselves as a police officer. And apparently, the bacchanal started with that person in plainclothes, right? Now, they are also saying that there were officials of Silver Stars had their officials and tribal officials in the front and the back of the band, and none of them were approached, but the players were approached, right? Now, we know that everybody that has an event, they take out a license. The license have an end time on it. Okay?
And stipulations.
Huh?
And it usually has stipulations.
Right. So that whole situation with Silver Stars there, obviously, in my humble opinion, it could have been avoided. Simple communication. I don't know what your thoughts are on it, or if you have anything added that you may have found out overnight.
Definitely no. Once a matter is before the court, we tend not to want to preside too much on it as it may prejudice. Yeah. Right. However, I would say that there are stipulations and rules and guidelines to every license that, or event license that is granted by the courts.
Right.
Right. I believe that more so now in the middle of an SOE, they find that the rules may be a little more stringent. Right. This is not to take side on an incident. I'm not saying what the facts are. Right, along the line, and if one were to breach these stipulations on the of the license, you will of course have to face consequences in terms of the law. All right.
Right.
So basically, that's it for me in terms of speaking on the issue.
All right, no problem. We'll leave that right there, right? But I'm just saying, in instances like that. All right, you go out, you take out a license, the license is 3 o'clock. I know the police and them just move to the letter of the law. So 3 o'clock is 3 o'clock, and like they said in the report, they did tell the DJ ahead of time, hey, your lock-off time is 3 o'clock or 5 minutes from now. Right, so I know usually that's, I know having done events, I know that's how the police operate. They will come and tell you, you have 5 more minutes, because, right, so start a wind down or whatever. And usually there is compliance, right?
Yes.
But of course, discretion can be applied, not so? Is discretion applied there?
It depends. I think it is reasonable to tell someone in advance, 15 minutes in advance, that you're approaching your cutoff time, and as such you need to prepare yourself. I think that is reasonable.
No, right. But what I'm asking, is that cutoff time the Bible?
Yeah, well, the law is the law.
Right, so it's no 10 minutes or no extra 5 minutes and nothing like that.
If they so desire to do that, but again, if something is to happen beyond the stipulated time, the police officers would in fact have a question to answer.
Okay, no, I just want to make it clear as to why that's strict.
Law, right? Once the law says a specific time, we have to abide by the time, because remember, we are enforcers of the law.
Right, so there is a strict adherence to that by police officers, because anything beyond that time,
there will be questions to answer.
There will be questions to answer. Okay.
Yes.
All right, no problem. The other thing that we wanted to bring to your attention is this killing of this 65-year-old British national in this shooting that took place in Trin City. Right? It appears to be, by the video footage that I have seen, that this was a hit of some sort. That is what it looked like to me, because the men just jump out the vehicle. Fellas, we have the Trin City shoot. Yeah. The fellas jump out the vehicle. Well, not the fellas, but a man jump out the vehicle, ran up to the individuals. It was her and her husband, shot her dead, and just sped off. So, this is a British national, of course, and when we're dealing with situations like this, and we hear British national or U.S. national and that kind of thing, usually, is there any, how investigations like this is good? Regular, or is there involvement from any foreign entity?
There would, in most instances, there are involvements from the country of originality.
Okay.
Right. If we go back to the ex-US soldier who was killed and buried in Santa Cruz, I can't remember the name. Right. If the US getting involved and persons being extradited to face their charges in the United States.
Okay. All right, but But I mean, in your experience as a police officer, I'm sure you've seen this footage. It has all the elements of a hit.
Yes, well, clearly it wasn't a robbery.
It wasn't a robbery, right?
It was taken from the EDT. So.
All right. So, well, I would imagine no leads yet.
Can't say at this time.
All right, no problem. There is another situation that we want to highlight here. Fellas, the CNC3 clip with the two young persons who died in the road accidents. Could you just run me that clip? Let people may have missed it. If you missed it, we will show you what we're about to talk about. Go ahead.
School is dead. Aden Batiste, a 16-year-old Form 3 student of Moruga Secondary School, is dead. This after a stolen car in which he was a passenger crashed into a lamppost near his grandmother's home in Moruga on Sunday morning. His death comes just days after 15-year-old Idris Hossain also died in an accident on the highway after he took his father's motorcycle for a joyride without permission. Aden's mother, Dana Molino, was too distraught to speak, having lost her only child. Aden's aunt says her sister is inconsolable.
My sister is supposed to eat every day because that's the only child she have. And them share that love, them share that bond together. We grow in love, we grow in peace. These people are peace. They can ask anybody around this community.
Aden Batiste.
Greenwich, we're going into the July-August vacation. We know that we have a lot of young people that will be on vacation. Some of them will be home. Some of them will be working. Maybe they might get a little job somewhere to make a little earnings, a little money, wherever the case might be, a little hustle and thing. That's usually the case during the July-August vacation, especially depending on the age. Yeah. But we have two situations here where we have a Form 3 student losing his life in a situation with a stolen car. And then we have another young person that stole their father's bike, or borrowed it rather, and then went off riding and ended up losing their life. What is the message here from the TTPS?
Second, we'd like parents to be vigilant and to understand that idle hands are in fact the devil's workshop. It is a real sad situation. I will say no parent should bury the child. Right? If we know that the children may have the inclination to want to experiment in terms of driving vehicles, and think by all means we need to secure the keys. Even the children I work with, some of them will say, so I can drive the bus, and I would hide the keys because in as much as they tell us that they won't do it, the devil is busy and they don't want them to succumb to temptation. Right? So, in as much as possible, if we could secure the keys in a place that is not accessible to them, to avoid them having that temptation. I mean, it's something we all may have done when we were young, right? But the roads were less filled with traffic, right? There was less vehicles on the road, so there are things that we would have gotten through with unscathed. The vehicles were not as fast or as high-tech as now.
Right.
Right, so we are asking children to take their time. When they become of age, they can in fact go to licensing, get their learners, and learn to drive the right way with supervision and support.
Yeah, because, Breds, those vehicles right now, right, they're different to what we had long time. These are lighter vehicles. The material is softer. You know, I mean, long time, like a Cortina and these things. You hit a Cortina, you mash up. The Cortina thing hardly dent, you know what I mean? The kind of material they used to make cars back then. This is a totally different thing now.
The speed of the vehicles now.
What's that?
Much faster. The speed of the vehicles now, they're much faster.
Much faster now too. Yeah. Everything. And I mean, I would say that the road infrastructure was probably a little better back then because it had less cars on the road. I would make that assumption that back then you had better roads than you had now. because you have so many vehicles on the road, so many trucks, so many this, so many that, you know what I mean, that, and the road infrastructure is, as you know, it deteriorates over time. So you have all of that too to take into account. So, you know, we just want to, I guess we had to warn parents just to make sure.
Be vigilant.
Yeah, be vigilant and make sure that your children know what time it is. All right? Because you don't want to be in work and you get a call. It's in a nice call to get.
Also true.
Yeah? Now, on a positive note, a positive vibration, this brings us to I think, the last topic here. I kind of saved the best for last. The Orapun Youth Club, Police Youth Club, has been involved in an initiative. We have a video on it that you sent to us. We're going to run that video, and then we'll come back and chat a little bit about it. Okay. Gentlemen, the Orapun clip. Yeah.
Good afternoon, distinguished representatives of the United Nations Development Program, respected officers, honored guests, fellow youth leaders, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abia Mitchell, and I am deeply honored to stand before you today as the president of the Orapun Police Youth Club. On behalf of every member of our club, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the UNDP for believing in the potential of young people. Your generous contribution was more than just financial support. It was an investment in our future and a vote of confidence in what we can achieve together. With the support provided, we were able to develop sustainable projects that will continue to benefit our club and our community. These initiatives included hydroponics as well as animal husbandry. These projects have taught us responsibility, teamwork, leadership, and the importance of sustainability. They have shown us that with the right support, young people can create opportunities, become more self-reliant, and make meaningful contributions to society. As president, I have witnessed firsthand the enthusiasm and dedication of our members. These projects have not only strengthened our club, but have also inspired us to think creatively about how we can continue to grow and serve our community. To the UNDP, thank you for seeing the value in youth development. Your support has empowered us to turn ideas into action and dreams into reality. We hope this partnership continues, allowing even more young people to benefit from opportunities like these. In closing, I leave with you this thought. When we invest in our young people, we are not simply funding projects. You are cultivating leaders, strengthening communities, and building a more sustainable future. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you all. Thanks.
All right. So Greenwich, that there was the head of the Police Youth Club. Now, give us a little more insight into this LEAF initiative. I understand it's LEAF is the name?
Yes, Stefan. It's Livestock Enterprise Agriculture and Food System. Right? What is coming out of this? This initiative, from the initial meeting to the presentation to the proposal writing, was all done by children. Right?
Right.
To the execution of the constructing of the hydroponic system and the area to hold the animals. Right? I want to thank Mr. Adam Richards, Ms. Cheryl Tom, Officer Cheryl Tom, and others for going above and beyond. Donnell Dandred. Some of the members will include Michaela George, who presented and wrote the proposal. You have Kyle and Cameron Felix, who were very, Mikhail, a lot of them who just came out and they were very excited and really worked hard to make this dream come into reality, right? The club now has rabbits, broilers and egg layers, as well as a 4-table hydroponic system with various crops planted, with the view of a sustainability of the club and the members themselves, right? You are aware that, we are facing economic challenges as a nation, and as such, one of the words I use to describe the club on the day is resilient, right? So part of that resilience is, of course, being innovative and partnering with the right stakeholders to ensure that it's a weather the storm, right? So it was an excellent initiative. We want to thank the Member of Parliament, Ms. Khadija Amin, for attending as well, Senior Superintendent Bernie Gift, Ms. Mustafa from the United Nations Development Program for believing us and giving us that support. So all in all, I am very excited about this project moving forward.
All
as
right.
the leader of the club.
Brilliant, man. Well, I'm glad that we have, these projects for the youths to engage in, because, some people feel like there's nothing going on, Yeah, so it's good to see that initiative. And then it's tied into a sector there that a lot of people neglect or they don't really pay attention to, which is terrific as well. But in terms of the participation and the enthusiasm of those young people that are involved in this program, what is it like working with them or supervising them or being around them during in that program?
The word out is challenging. They are children. They are responsible enough to come out every day on time and ensure that we do what we need to do. The hydroponic system, because of its design, has a timed pump, so they don't have to worry about wetting the plant. They are wetted automatically. It's an automated system. But of course, we have some cleaning to do, some molding and so on when the time comes. And with the animals, of course, you have to clean up after them. You have to collect the eggs. You have to make sure the place is sanitized and so on. And as children would be, they try to make everything fun. So sometimes in between, they will want to play, right? And of course, you have to remind them that, this is a job to some extent, and we could always play after.
Right.
So it's rewarding to see them in doing what, we say so much about young people, but to see them coming out and doing this constructive initiative is heartwarming. It gives us a sense of hope. But of course, you have to manage them because they are children and they want to play through everything.
Yeah. Managing children on any level is a bit of a task. Yeah. But it's good to see that the guidance is there, the presence is there, the participation is there, the initiative is a great one, and we look forward to hearing more about it, man. Keep up the good work.
Our PRO, Ms. Lynette Duncan, who came out every day and was there assisting them too. There's so many parents that the project is not just a club project, but it's a community-based project. There are a lot of parents, children, and then coming out and really supporting and assisting in any way they can.
All right, brilliant, man. Well, I know you have dedicated yourself to that police youth club in Orapun. You all do a lot of work with those young people. And, what is the intake like now?
We have well over 80 children coming from the court system alone, from the chin system. And we have a lot of children that come from out of the community as well.
Right.
So I would say, if we were to estimate, we could have about 125 active members. And they, of course, August holidays, there are people who adopt the club because every August they come to the community for holidays and they find themselves there. It's a pretty active club. Supervising will be a challenge. We are asking parents and so on to come out and give us that support we need, right? But other than that, as you're rightfully saying, we are doing our best to contribute to our community and our society.
Yeah, man. Well, keep up the good work, man.
My pleasure, Stefan.
Yeah, man. All right, well, Greenwich, thanks a lot. We're out of time, but thanks a lot. We're going to chat again next week. We'll see what happens in the news. But, you know, thanks for spending some time with us this morning. And terrific initiative once again with that Leaf initiative.
And as I said, I can go France.
Oh, God. Hey, Lord of mercy. We have some real, thanks a lot, Greenwich. We have some real bandwagonists in this place, oh boy. As your team get knocked out, you want to back our next team. I just back Italy. Italy have not been in the World Cup for the last 3 World Cups. I have backed absolutely nobody. When they ask me, Stefan, who you backing in the World Cup? Nah, boys, back Italy. Well, so happens, so your team not there, so that means you don't back nobody? Yeah, I'm not backing anybody, I was back Italy. You understand? Pizza and spaghetti all the way, man. You know what I mean? I back Italy. So, if they're not in the World Cup, I have no horse in the race. But, like I've been saying, it is England's World Cup to lose. And after that performance there against Mexico, they will run into Norway soon enough this week. And if they could get past the Vikings, well, they're in the semi-finals versus Argentina. And we'll see who they meet on the next end. Because the next end is France, Morocco, Spain, Belgium. France, Morocco, Spain, Belgium. Right, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have, right, yes. And then you have England, Norway, Argentina, and Switzerland. That game with Switzerland and Colombia, boy, oh gosh, what I feel for Colombia, you know. Colombia was my dark horse in the race, boy. Yeah. But you see what happened to Colombia and Switzerland? They're so defensively strong. They're very well structured and they're very well disciplined in terms of their back line. They kind of just cancel out each other, boy. You know? And it came down to penalty kicks and, well, when it comes down to penalty kicks, our game could go anyway, any which way. All right, so Switzerland will move on to play Argentina. Argentina will have, let me tell you something, Argentina is no small. Argentina is the only South American team in the World Cup right now. All the other South American teams home. So in the quarterfinals of the World Cup, where you have 8 teams, you have 1 South American team, 1 African nation team, and 6 European teams. And that just goes to what I've been saying for years. Long have gone the days of South American dominance in football. The European football has caught up with the South Americans. Mostly because the South Americans are playing in those leagues. You know what I mean? Well, not only they played in the leagues, but back in the day, like in the English Premier League, you were only allowed like 2 or 3 foreign players, and the rest of the team had to be English. But now, while there is a amount of English-bred players that you must have on each team, the majority of the team is made up of foreign players. And usually your reserves and things who just make up those numbers of English players and so on and so forth. But they open up the market now, you know what I mean? And then the type of money it have now, unbelievable. So we take the break. When we come back from the break, we'll open the phone line, take some calls, whatever you want to chat about this morning. We have several things happening, some good, some not so good. But we will hear from you when we return, and then we're going to get to Pastor John and wrap things up this morning. Don't go anywhere. Breaking Dawn continues after this.
Welcome to Sembrano's Learning Academy. We are more than just a preschool. We are a family-oriented early childhood center where children are loved, nurtured, and inspired to grow. We'd like to think of ourselves as a safe space. From the moment a family joins our community, our hope is that they feel welcomed, safe, secured, and truly at home. By cultivating positive partnership, education becomes a journey best traveled together. We understand that every child is unique with their own strengths, interests, personality, and learning styles. That is why we believe every child has potential and our role is to nurture their curiosity, confidence, independence, and love of learning so that they can thrive both in school and life. Using meaningful experiences, hands-on explorations, and proven educational practices, we create and develop a genuine love for learning. Our goal is to help children become confident, capable, independent learners who are prepared for an ever-changing world. We focus on developing the whole child by supporting not only academic growth, but also social emotional development, problem-solving skills, resilience, and character. Most importantly, we believe that when children feel valued, connected, and understood, they thrive. Enrollment is ongoing at this time. You can contact us at 689-1345. We invite you to experience the warm partnership and sense of belonging at Zambrano's Learning Academy.
True growth shouldn't make you wait. This month, Real Talk Financing is changing the timeline. Get up to 7% interest on a fixed deposit paid to you upfront. Real Talk Financing and Investment. Real results sooner. Call our Central or South branches today.
Hey yo, this is yours truly, Michael Teja here, bigging up Generations of Steel, Dean Gulston, big up yourself. July 11th, Queen's Park Savannah. So get your tickets, come out, let we have a good time. Generations of Steel.
The countdown has started for a glorious night of sweet pan music in Generations of Steel. This Saturday, 11 July, at the Mecca of Steel Band Music, the Queen's Park Savannah. Featuring Desperados, Shell Invaders, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, First Citizens Supernovas, and the Pride of the South, Funclair, plus their talented youth bands. This Saturday, 11 July, at the iconic Grandstand, Queen's Park Savannah.
Showtime, 6 p.m. till 10:30 p.m.
Coolers allowed. And hear this one, 2 persons on 1 ticket for only $350.
The quadraphonic tickets admits 4 persons for only $600.
The single pan tickets cost only $200. Additional $10 off for online purchases.
Children 12 and under, accompanied by an adult. Admission is free. Presented by Super Pan Man, Dane Gulston and Friends. For more info, call 732-3402.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1-868-334-2796.
Big sale event at Salinas and Sebastian's. Graduation, prom, weddings, Father's Day, or just stepping into your next big moment. We've got you covered because Salinas and Sebastian's, it's more than a suit. It's the perfect fit when it matters most. From the boardroom to date night, look sharp, feel confident, and show up ready. And because value matters, now is the time to dress best for less. Enjoy 25 to 35% off special suits and create a look that's uniquely yours. Complete the look. 35% off dress shirts. Up to 50% off selected dress shoes with any formal purchase. Sneakers, buy one, get one free, or buy one and get one half price. Ladies, 25% off selected dress shoes for your special moments. Dress for the moments that matters most. Salinas and Sebastian's, located at Gulf City Mall, upper level. WhatsApp 715-9533.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career,
Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be.
Some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Are you tired of managing symptoms without understanding why your body is breaking down? Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic provides consultation and re-education sessions followed by nutritional therapy programs designed to address the root causes of chronic disease. The clinic works with clients in Trinidad and Tobago and internationally, helping people rebuild the body through correct nutrition, not drugs, supplements, herbs, detoxes, injections, or quick fixes. Setwayo is also the author of You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished, a powerful health book that has been the top-selling book on consignment at RIK bookstores nationwide every month since entering the stores. If you're struggling with cancer, diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, autoimmune issues, fertility challenges, digestive problems, or other chronic condition, book a consultation and re-education session today. Purchase the book at RIK bookstores nationwide, Nelson's Bookstore in Tobago, Amazon, or Gumroad. Visit setwayoclinic.com or call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, rebuilding the body, reversing disease through nutritional therapy.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning. We are 16 minutes past the hour of 7 o'clock, and we want to thank, of course, Acting Sergeant Greenwich for coming on board and sharing that information with us. You know, he told me we played the wrong clip. The clip that you have from TTT, with the LEAF program. Run that one for me now. That one explains it. Right? And we'll come back and we'll take some phone calls. We'll accommodate about 10 minutes of calls because we got Pastor John coming up at 7:35. So we're going to get to the phone lines, take a few calls, see what's popping this morning. But I tell you, boy, the most controversial thing this morning is that game yesterday, boy. It was a hell of a game. It was probably the best game I've seen so far. Putting all of the shenanigans aside as it relates to the refereeing and the VAR and everything. the comeback, the 3 goals that Argentina scored a comeback in that game, Messi just turned it up a notch. He turned it up a notch. But we'll get to all of that. Just run me the Leaf program quickly.
At the launch of the Orapun Leaf Initiative, aimed at strengthening community agriculture, youth engagement and food security, UNDP Assistant Resident Representative Sharifa Ali Abdullah highlighted the importance of youth engagement and community participation in shaping the success of development projects. She said young people in Orapun Gardens are already showing strong signs of ownership, noting their early interest and hands-on involvement in agricultural activities under the project. The program also focuses on hydroponics, small livestock rearing and skills training as part of efforts to strengthen local livelihoods.
What stayed with me was a simple observation that young people came early. They came before the session started. They came because they wanted to check on the plants. They came because they wanted to see the animals. They came because they were excited. And honestly, that may be perhaps the most important success indicator, or what we call KPI, of this project.
Minister of Rural Development and Local Government Khadija Amin praised the activity and said it reflects a strong model of community-led development. She emphasized the importance of keeping young people engaged in productive activities, warning that lack of opportunity can lead to negative influences.
But we have to continue to keep these young people together. Because of the nature of our community, we have to keep our young people together and out of the devil's hands. Because the devil is busy. But good people and godly people have to be more busy than the devil. So I commend Ms. Sharifa Ali Abdullah for happening to land in Orapun Gardens. I commend Mr. Greenidge for holding the fort. I commend the Village Council and all the other NGOs who might be present today. And I want to tell you that we have to continue to be resilient for the sake of our little ones.
Minister Amin said the Orapun Leaf Initiative demonstrates how targeted community projects can deliver multiple benefits, including food security, youth empowerment and crime reduction. She added that the model should be expanded to other communities as part of broader national development efforts.
Because the idea of getting young people involved, of dealing with agriculture and the ability to feed ourselves and reducing crime, you're getting like several wins in one. So we're dealing with young people, food production, crime, everything in one. So it's something I would really look forward to just seeing how this story is progressing successfully so that we could support similar ventures in different parts of the constituency, in schools and with other NGOs.
The Orapun Leaf Initiative is expected to continue rolling out in phases, with the UNDP and government partners signaling plans to expand similar programs in other communities nationwide. At the launch of the Orapun Leaf...
All right, so that is the report on the Leaf Initiative. I think it's a fantastic initiative. Big up the Orapun Police Youth Club. Hello, good morning, caller. Morning. What's going on?
I'm okay, but I hear start off with football.
Well, yeah. The football is on the agenda, you know. Go ahead.
It's hot, yeah. So, what is your opinion on the Paraguay-France game with France getting, I think, 2 yellow cards or 3, I believe, and Paraguay ain't getting no card whatsoever?
Well, all of that...
Where's the consistency in refereeing in this World Cup?
Exactly.
It have 5 referees. But there are none.
Exactly.
And it have VR, it has slow motion, it has sensor in ball, it has all kind of things.
And they're still getting it wrong.
They're intentionally getting it wrong.
That's right. You see,
that was intentionally getting it wrong.
That's my point. That's the point I was making. They have included technology and this to replace human error,
yes.
And they're still getting it wrong.
Yes.
So if I say, okay, look, I am going to include this technology here because I want to correct these wrongs. And if it is I am still getting it wrong, it means that I'm intentionally getting it wrong. No, it's not human error.
Even before we see yesterday with Salah,
Yeah.
Mama guide the man and show it, and Mama guide the people and them a little bit now, and go to the VR.
Review it.
You know? And review it. Mama guide them at least.
Yeah, exactly.
And Trinidad slang. And tell them, hey, nah, that's no foul.
Right.
You understand?
But it's not just
And
Salah,
then-
you know.
and then-
It had another play where a player was pulled down in the box, you know. The Argentinian defender had pulled his jersey and he was going for the ball. The ball went to two players in the box and the ball was coming out and he was going to run towards the ball. This was in the box. And the Argentinian defender pulled him by the jersey and pulled him down, and no review, no nothing at all.
Argentina was passing, Argentinian player was passing, Egyptian after he passed the ball, they man slap in the face. I see that slow motion too.
Right.
The Egyptian.
Yeah.
I really don't understand what's going on. It's no game today.
No, tomorrow.
I think the Sweden
quarterfinal start tomorrow.
Right, all right, I think the Sweden-Morocco game have an issue now because I think the 5 referees is Argentina. That is the fact.
That is France. France and Morocco game tomorrow. So the French game
France and
tomorrow.
Morocco game.
Somehow,
Right.
some way, all 5 referees from Argentina.
From Argentina, yeah. Argentina is the only country in the world now. I go on.
Yeah, man. That is the next bacchanal. Tomorrow, well, they're seeing France as the danger. Remember, France and Argentina played the final last World Cup, eh? So they're seeing France as it, and France pretty much running, eh? But how you could say that you appoint for France game tomorrow, FIFA's appointed 5 referees, and all of them from Argentina. Morning.
Stefan, morning.
Yeah.
I know football fan, but I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Do our station come across as political motivated in any way?
If what?
Do our station come across, at the point like our station come across as any political gain on either side?
Well, that would be based on the perception
and you always bring the facts to people, enlighten them in everything that you're doing.
Yeah.
You see, it have some people here are telling you that playing to tarnish breaking down. But you see, I always say something. We just come across as clean as you could understand. If you don't understand, we get the facts right and come back. You always get the facts right and come back and let people know the truth and not the truth. And that is what you do.
Yeah. But yesterday...
I listened to something yesterday on TikTok. I say, boy, this man had to be a crazy man that be saying these things.
Who's
You
that on
understand?
TikTok?
So, for let them know now that we station is always tell the truth. We don't bias. We ain't no political station. Nobody don't pay. Nobody on we station tell nobody nothing. You understand?
I always been like that.
Any man listening to the station, so I hope he listening. So
Yeah.
he can understand. You understand?
No,
We
they
ain't
can't
biased
understand. They wouldn't
radio,
understand.
TV
They wouldn't
station.
understand. They wouldn't understand.
Later.
Yeah, man. No sin. Yeah, I don't have time to study people and the nonsense, you know. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. How you going, man?
I cool, man.
Stefan, people, just get married for all kind of 20 years and thing. Go by Pandit Mohit Ji and all kind of Siaman and thing, and still they just get it wrong. Where's our little 90 minutes real time to get something wrong? A game wrong, you know? So we can't be frustrated with self on that. But the bottom line is, we know Morocco going to win the World Cup. France going to be packing tomorrow. And our little wager is that 2 tickets for your Christmas party. If what team you supporting?
I am saying that England is going to win the World Cup.
All right. Well, we put in a little 2 tickets for your party. If England win, I go buy that 2 ticket and give it to your viewers. When Morocco win, well, you just organize that 2 ticket. I go donate that again to your viewers. So don't stress yourself.
No problem.
Morocco
No
going
problem.
on
No
to
problem.
And let me tell you something. Everybody making a big issue with the Trump situation.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. If all you know how American people is think, that what Trump do there, no, it wasn't nothing illegal or nothing. That is there in the books. you could call and ask for a review or if the game to bring back a player.
I'll explain after.
Yeah. World Cup, right? But if America didn't play if that player didn't play in that game and they had lost, let me tell you something, World War III would have begun. Trust me. So it's better they allow him to play, let him get a good cocktail, they're out of the game, and that end that scenario there. Because you hear all kind of old talk that, they sabotage the game, they pull off the good player, and he get to play, and that's why we lose, and all kind of thing. Let him play, they get a good, decent cocktail, that's the end of them. Talk done. Have a good morning, Stefan. Morocco all the way.
All right, man. Yeah. No, well, okay. Now, while there is an article there, the Article 27 that they could refer to for review, they did come out and say that you can't challenge a red card. Now, my thing is this. Everybody want to put it on the President of the United States for making the call. But he didn't make the call and say review it, He didn't give an instruction. He asked if it could be reviewed. It was up to FIFA now at that time, as the governing body of football and the host of the tournament, to say no, because according to the rules, it cannot be reviewed. Full stop, end of text. And that's the end of that. You understand? But FIFA didn't do that. What did FIFA do? FIFA did what FIFA always does. Play politics. That's what they do. And anybody who don't know, like there's a politics behind the scenes, how do you think it's get a host a World Cup? Look now, man. Only give me a chance, eh? It always have politics behind the scenes in terms of FIFA, football, sports. People are saying you shouldn't, politics and sports, but sports have politics. Politics is played out in sports. All these association and all of them that we have that run in all these sporting clubs, whether it's cricket or football or whatever it is, you don't think they're dictated by politics? Morning. In some way or form?
Because money has to be made.
Well, exactly. Money had to be made.
Money has to. And everybody, people that say people that want to take bribe. Once it's the right price, people ready to take it, It have a price for everything. But I think they just wouldn't want no African nation to make it, and most of the games played in America, it's more questionable with the referees and the choices. And I saw this slap with Egypt, and I was like, if I could see that on the screen, I don't know how they did not see
how they missed it, right?
How they missed that? And I said, but that is a slap. The Argentine player just give a back slap.
Inclusive of that, there are hundreds of cameras there set up to give hundreds of different angles in terms of, so you can't say that you missed that. Van them can't say that you missed that.
No, they can't say that.
It's ridiculous now.
And I throw myself behind Norway now. Sorry.
All right, no problem.
Later.
Yeah, cool. And that's what I said yesterday. When they're making these bad calls blatantly, I hear all the football pundits and them saying down, and they're sitting down on all these shows, and they want to talk about compromising the integrity of the game in one context, fine, no problem. Does the ask for the review, asking for the review, does that compromise the integrity of the game? Yeah. But so does introducing a review system and still getting it wrong and blatantly getting it wrong. That compromises the integrity of the game too. But you're complaining one way, but you don't want to complain this way either. It's a hypocrisy. Morning.
Morning. The World Cup going nice.
Of course.
A good time.
Always with controversy. Go ahead.
Well, controversy is the name of the game. So how we gonna argue? How we gonna make fun?
That's right.
How we gonna talk? We talk, and it's going good. But
that's right.
I am the guy who does knock the police all the time. I want Sergeant Greenwich. I want to tell the madam to hug him up and give him a big kiss for letting the nation know the law is the law. And to let Ramsey Moore know that you cannot use the national instrument to break the law. You have a good day, man.
All right, no problem. All right, I got to go to the break. Okay, I have to go to the break. If I don't go to the break, we're going to be late. So, we got to get Pastor John on time, or as close to time as possible. So, we're going to take the break here. As I go to the break, though, we do have some information to give you. Elders, let me get elders now, fellas. Yeah. So elders classes, they have 3 different courses going on for the July-August vacation. They have the AI course, which is a 3-week course, where you're going to learn to master practical AI tools, and it's going to transform your business projects and school assignments. They also have the CSEC vacation classes, and this, of course, is a 6-week program for Forms 3, 4, and 5. And they have the Conversational Spanish 7-week course, all right? So you can open new doors and opportunities in life because, I mean, you have to learn to speak more than one language, right? So you can call 627-8632 or 715-5480 and get registered today, all right? So make sure and call and check out elders. Also, we have Chef Shiraz for the open day, okay? I don't know if you have an Argentinian team going on there for that, but it's an open day, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It is the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th of July. Free admission, refreshments will be provided, and of course, academy tours and scholarship and payment plans, also information sessions on the diploma, the certificate, and available programs, also admission and enrollment guidance, and more for you to discover the chef in you. So live cooking demo will take place at 11 a.m. as well. So make sure and give him a call on 3724639 or 7375097 and get registered today to be on the inside. Now we have Seth Wires Holistic Health Clinic as well. It's powered by nutritional therapy, and it's all about reversing those diseases naturally. Seth.
Dembele, 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 Cherki, Barcola, Doué, Mbappé.
Come on down to the AO World Cup Arena. View all World Cup games live. Located at All Out, 94 Tragrig Road, Queen's Park Oval, Port of Spain.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural product number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson Omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Welcome to Antigua Mas. Them people have no behavior, and they have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mas. Clear out how you know it's danger, how you know it's danger. When it comes to massive deadly.
This Saturday, 11 July, the grandstand will rock from the sweet sounds of Generations of Steel, featuring Shell Invaders, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, First Citizens Supernovas, Desperados, and the Pride of the South, Funclair. Plus their talented youth bands. This Saturday, 11 July,
At the iconic Grandstand, Queen's Park, Savannah.
Showtime, 6 p.m. till 10:30 p.m.
Coolers allowed.
2 persons on 1 ticket for only $350.
The quadraphonic tickets admits 4 persons for only $600.
The single pad tickets cost only $200. Additional $10 off for online purchases.
Children 12 and under, accompanied by an adult. Admission is free. Get yours now. Available at islandetickets.com.
At Crosby St. James.
All Kenny Sports.
All Extra Foods Supermarket.
Anthony's by the Park. TARP Office. Belmont. Bobby's Bar. Q-Rep. Jumbo Foods. Western Union. Tuna Puna. And the following MP gas stations: Mova Junction, Saddle Road, Fable Village, and Tinsley Junction. And all participating bands. Presented by Super Panman, Dane Gulston and Friends.
Supported by CCN TV6,
The Express Newspaper,
995.5 FM,
and the NCC. For more info, call 732-3402.
Generations of Steel. Miss this, you matter what.
Every day at the castle, long before we open our doors, our work begins. Our famous seasonings are mixed in advance. we select our fresh chicken parts and prep our delicious sides. Then we fire up the fryers and rotisserie oven. Everything is made with tasty local herbs, spices, and the same long-loved recipe since 1968. So, when you come in, remember that we uphold our culture and our taste just for you. We are your Royal Castle.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canoopia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prelozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Chaguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
All right, people, so we're back, and we got Pastor John with us from New York, so we're going to bring him in one time, all right? Hello, good morning, Pastor John.
Good morning, sir.
Nice, man. Purple tie and everything, man. Good. Like that. So talk to us, man.
You like to laugh at your daddy, man.
Yeah.
I want to talk about some statistics about diabetes in America and the world.
Okay.
I wish I could talk about Trinidad numbers, but I'm afraid, Carl, so I don't want to talk about Trinidad numbers.
All right,
Trinidad numbers doesn't look good. I don't want nobody to say I come and upset the people in Trinidad and Tobago with diabetes because, listen, the majority of people call me from my radio program and TV program about diabetes. Trinidad is the only country when they call, they just tell me they only have diabetes. They don't say, I got diabetes and it's bad. They say, I only have diabetes, boy. So it sounds like a casual thing for a lot of people. And it's not, realistically, it is not a casual issue. Because the amount of people in the world suffering from diabetes, like America, we have 144 million people are diabetic or pre-diabetic. That's 4 out of 10 people. You walk down the street and they have diabetes. In the world, it's 589 million people. You got 723 million people in the world are pre-diabetic. These numbers are heartbreaking. It accounts for one in every 1.4 million deaths in 2024. That's about 3.4 million. That's about 1 death in every 9 seconds because of diabetes. That's how bad you keep. I wish I could get off the subject of diabetes, but it's such a dangerous sickness that creates any manner of disease you could think of. You're at high risk. You're now at high risk to get a disease faster than anybody else. In other words, if you was in the back of the line for stroke, if you was in the back of the line for cancer, the diabetes bring you in front of the line and say, boy, I could bring you in front of the line. I have a partner to put you number 1. Instead of staying in the back and say, I don't want it. 1 in every 9 adults in the world have diabetes, and more than 500 million people are living with it. Let me skip Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know if I should. Listen, the whole population, you could go on Google and see your numbers in Trinidad and Tobago and see that how often someone lose their leg in Trinidad and Tobago, make it cry. I'm telling you, it's more people than days about every year when you end up with the numbers of how much days in a year and how much people becoming amputees on a regular basis. And they get a little button or a little tag telling you, well, look, I'm a proud amputee. That's what they do in America. I'm a proud amputee. I'm going to Olympics to show you I can still play sports with the challenge that we have. So there we are, 160,000 people in America become amputees every single year. We have over 5 million people in America lose their leg because of diabetes. So it's a very serious disease, and that's why I want to have a conversation with the people that call me at 516-286-7079, and we can begin a conversation, because the good news is it could be prevented. The second good news is if you have it, your body could heal itself from it by restoring your own antioxidant, by restoring your NAF2, NAF1, and NAD. When these are restored in the body, the mitochondria, your antioxidant, and your sirtuins in your system, your body is capable of healing itself. It doesn't matter who you are. That everyone in the world is not sick, Mr. Stefan. There are people who are healthy right now and have nothing whatsoever when they get a clean bill of health from the doctor. It's a myth that everybody is sick. So if some people are healthy, or if the sick people was healthy before, you got to examine the healthy person against a sick person and see what is making the difference. You have to see a healthy person body is producing antioxidant and killing free radicals on its own every single day. You have to see a healthy person is producing insulin in the body, and the body is using it so they don't have to take anything. You have to see a healthy person that has no cancer, no arthritis. You have to look and see what is causing the ligament and cartilage to be functioning so well without assistance for anything whatsoever. And many people die, including Trinidad and Tobago, die on a daily basis who are not sick by natural causes. My mom, I was still confused on it, still studying. She was 89, she could have gone longer, was never sick, died of natural causes. According to the report, it's still kind of confusing. I keep saying, you got to tell me something. Because why she died at 89, she could have gone longer. But she died from natural causes. Everybody's not sick when they die. However, sickness accelerates your aging and put you in the death pathway quicker than when you're healthy. So not everybody have to die, but everyone do have to get sick. Included diabetes is the numbers that you're talking about. You look at the Caribbean, and the Caribbean numbers are even bad. The Caribbean numbers is telling you in the Caribbean, 56.2 million. This is the only Caribbean now, so I'm not specifically hitting on Trinidad and Tobago. I'm talking about collectively. The Caribbean islands is 56.2 million people have diabetes, and 46.6 million people, adults, are pre-diabetic. 53 million people. A matter of fact, it's not even that number. 46 and 53, 9 and 99 million people are pre-diabetic. And this is when they say Caribbean. I'm not just talking about the Eastern Caribbean. I'm speaking including Miami, which is in Miami waters, everywhere that Puerto Rico, Cuba, all these countries are in Caribbean waters. They may not play cricket, but it's still Caribbean.
Right.
These are staggering numbers. That's why I want someone to call me and begin a conversation and see how you could be on a path to help yourself with diabetes naturally, without any chemical substances, with organic substances. That I'm talking about the activator and the sugar blocker, that when you begin to use it, the sugar blocker blocks the sugar from damaging your endothelial cells. Your endothelial cells is responsible for 60,000 blood tissues. That 60,000 blood tissues will blow your mind, because it literally could wrap around the world 2.5 times. And that's how much that get damaged over the years because of the air you breathe, the water you drink, the water in your bath, the pesticides in your fruits and vegetables, the chemicals you clean with, even the cookware that you cook with many times is the danger for your life. It's right in front of you. You're washing it and you're cooking with it, and it's causing problems, and nobody wants to change it. Lack of sleep. Don't be boasting if you have young people in the studio. To warn them for me. This not sleeping at night is going to bite you when you get older. Please sleep every night, 8, 7 to 9 hours. All the young people who listen to me and wherever this program goes, everybody in the world, young or old, but sometimes you can't teach old people like myself anything. So you have to say, you know something, let me try with the younger youths and save the next generation coming up. Right? These are the stuff that is troubling the people today with diseases. Your high sugar intake. People love sugar, Mr. Stefford. People love sugar to the point where you naturally see if you and your wife or your girlfriend fall out. You know you did something bad. Don't care how you ask forgiveness, she's not forgiving you. Soon as you buy something sweet like chocolate or ice cream and bring for her, the smile go up in the air. You are forgiven immediately because of sugar. That's how dangerous sugar is. It's unbelievable. People are addicted to it, and you're not you don't even know you're addicted to it, and the government of the world tell you it's illegal, they're not going to lock you up for it. Eat yourself to death. We're not locking you up. We're leaving you as the same thing, okay? And then we have what? Preservatives on your processed food. All kind of stuff. You eat it now, they tell you can beat beans in cans. I was shocked when I see it recently in the supermarket. I said, now they put beans in can. Where was I all these years? And telling you should eat beans in cans. No, eat beans from the garden. So I'm here to tell you today, or say to everyone today, that take care of yourself, take your health seriously. Don't reject the message. When you notice that you didn't call me, or you decide you don't want to talk to me, but 5 years later, see who has the problem or not. It is time you get with the education. Even if you didn't buy nothing from me, at least get educated. Everyone is not in a position to buy something, but at least you could teach them things that they can do and what they could better their life in terms of lifestyle is what causing it. So the activator and the sugar blocker is what will get you there by activating your own cells to function again, restoring your own immune system. And this is the message today. I'm not sure if I run out of time or not.
Well, we almost about a minute again.
All right.
But,
Statements made about products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, or cure any disease. I'll leave the rest for you.
All right, man. Yeah, the whole diabetes thing and the statistics, you know, down here in Trinidad and Tobago, we have it bad. I guess many things could be attributed to that, but hopefully people pay attention and, you know, they change the way that they do things, because I think diabetes is one of those things, is reversible. It just takes a little lifestyle change. And of course, anything that could help you along the way. Pastor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was saying it's one of those things that can be reversed. It doesn't have to be a death sentence.
You on point. You on point.
But it just takes the lifestyle change and you know, the discipline.
Trinidad is not only have it bad, just show me the corner, the guy that's hung out or he has Lyme, and I can tell if he had diabetes or not. That's how bad it is. Just show me. In America, we say hang out. In Trinidad, they say Lyme. So show me the corner the person is liming on, and I will tell you if you have diabetes, if it's type 2 or type 1, I'm going to tell you exactly and how much sugar you like. That's how bad diabetes in Trinidad.
All right, man. Well, I want to say, people, do not forget you can contact Pastor John via WhatsApp. It is 1516-286-7079. That is 1516-286-7079. Make sure WhatsApp him, give him a call, or send him a message if you need more information on the product. Of course, he'll be happy to give you that information, as he always is. And we want to thank him for his time. Pastor John, you have any horse in the race in the World Cup?
Well, I like what Argentina do yesterday was sweet, boy.
Yeah, but they come back. The comeback looked good. That was a good comeback. 3-2.
Looked good because America didn't come back. Next lose the third game, and America lose the game. I don't want to tell you why, because I'm afraid Carl. Next lose the third game. If you know sports, you will know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I know exactly where you're coming from.
Next lose the third game, and America lose the game. Every time you touch sports, they lose. You can't win. That was the kiss of death when Carl get involved. You're too young to know who Carl is. You had to go back in Trinidad to know who Carl is.
Hey, Pastor, you're easy.
Carl is before your time. Chalky sang the song Afraid Carl. You must listen to who Carl is.
All right, man. Well, take it easy, and we will hear from you next week again, man.
God bless you, man.
Yeah, man. Take it easy. All right, people, so we got to take a break. When we come back from the break, we got some birthdays to address, and I'll tell you about Seth upon re-entry. Don't go anywhere.
Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today. Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
If you're
Greetings to you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior, the sweet rose of Sharon and the Prince of Peace, Christ Jesus. I am Ezekiel Johnson Fort, and I am pleasured to inform you of the newest branch of the Christian Union Church, Trinidad and Grenada District, San Juan Revival Ministries. If you are desiring prayer, healing, or that closer connection to the Heavenly Father, then the place to be is at San Juan Revival Ministries. And allow me to ask you one question. Are you living a life without Jesus Christ? Do you desire freedom from spiritual bondage? Then the only solution to your problem is Him. In the book of Matthew chapter 11 and verses 28, it says, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." And this is mostly speaking to those of you who are Christians and you might not have a place to fellowship. Come. Fellowship with us at the Christian Union Church, San Juan Revival Ministries. Come, be edified and equipped by the Word of God, preached by the man of God, Senior Reverend Bishop Dave Donation. You will be empowered by the move of the Holy Spirit of the living God. Come and be comforted. If you desire to be an environment that shows compassion and care for your spiritual needs, growth, and development, then fellowship with us at number 1 Bagatelle Corner, Saddle Road, every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. I look forward to seeing you there, and God bless you all, and may the peace of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, be with you now and always. God bless you all.
All right, people, so we are back, and I want to take this opportunity to remind you about Setwayula Board and the Holistic Health Clinic. Of course, it's all about reversing those diseases rather than managing them, and it's drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutritional therapy. So give him a call today and book your appointment, all right, for that consultation, and you can call him on 279-3935 or 761-1952. You could also pick up his book, You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished, and you can pick it up at RIK bookstores nationwide, Amazon, Gumroad for the digital copy, and Nelson's in Tobago. So let's make sure, give Seth a call and try him today. All right, I feeling good? Fellas, I ain't looking good? You didn't find so? I can stand up? All right, I'm stand up. And you go tell me I'm pulling in, eh? You understand what I'm telling you? You go tell me I'm pulling in. No, I'm telling you, I mean, come on. Come on. We was bigger than that. We was bigger than that. We was Santa Claus big. We was Big Belly Banton. No, we coming down. All right? And this without exercise, eh? Huh? Cuban in gym? But Cubans don't need no gym? Hey. All right, so here we go. We got a couple of birthdays here. Pleasant good morning to you, Stefan. Please help me wish my king, my husband, Rafi Mohammed, a very happy 50th birthday. He celebrates it today, the 8th of July. And this greeting is coming from his wife, Rishma, and his dolly, Renessa. And we want him to know that we love him and appreciate all that he does for us every day. He's a very hard-working man that does his best to make his family happy. Big up yourself, Rafi Mohammed. Morning to you, man. Good man, good man. That we'll be talking about, man. Give your husband his flowers. Hard-working. And finally, happy birthday, 5th birthday to granddaughter Chloe. Wishing you many more years to come from your grandmother, your aunts, your siblings, and cousins. Enjoy your day, little Miss Chloe. All right? Little Miss Chloe, happy birthday from all of us here at Breaking Dawn as well. Enjoy your day. All right? So with that, people, we are out for today. Tomorrow we have Mr. Ramkumar Narayan Singh coming in. We'll take some calls with him tomorrow. And we also have Dr. Watson will be on. And in the first hour, well, there's no football today. So sad. What is going to happen after July 19th, boy? I really don't know. It's going to be sad times, you know, until the domestic league start back. But nevertheless, we'll find something. All right? But we'll see what pops up in the news tomorrow. On Friday, we have some guests coming through as well. So make sure and look out for that. Just 2 more days to go this week, boy. The week finished already, you know? Wow. We out. Until tomorrow, have a great day, people. Bye-bye.